Many people like to transform into their favorite characters of games, movies or comics. However, any cosplayer does a great job and spends crazy amount of money on materials and decorations to make the costume interesting for the viewer and stand out from many others. Such works deserve to be seen. So today we're gonna show cosplay images of superheroes. Let's go! What could be more spectacular and scarier than a Predator costume? This is an alien who first appeared in the 1987 film on the same name. In it, a group of American mercenaries went into the jungle to pacify some rebels, but encountered an alien who arrived on Earth to hunt big game. Spoiler alert, this guy killed almost the entire group, but lost an important duel to Schwarzenegger. In parallel, the Predator appeared in other media like games, books or comics. The abundance of works and formats makes the image of the boy with dreadlocks extremely controversial. The only constant thing is that the Predator loves to hunt worthy opponents and collects their skulls. The costume presented in our video reminds of a character familiar to everyone. An elongated muzzle, mandibles and rough skin covered with a noticeable net of veins. Frankly speaking, such an outfit looks really creepy. Perhaps I'll give it 10 points, as I don't like the prospect of becoming a snack of this beast. Captain America, where would we be without you, buddy? After all, this is one of the most famous superheroes. Here things are much simpler. The captain is dressed in a suit painted as the American flag and armed with an indestructible shield, which often acts as a weapon. Such an image will suit brave guys, because Roger himself has always been a supporter of justice, for which he has sacrificed a lot. No matter what, he always came to the aid of his allies. By the way, write in the comments if you would like to drink a serum that would turn you into a perfect example of human development and existence, as it had happened to Steve. Just think about the strength, endurance, agility, speed and reaction you can get. I'm sure many of you know who the Plague Doctor is. If not, just listen to me. In medieval Europe, they gave this name to a doctor who cured people suffering from bubonic plague. Despite the fact that such doctors constantly risked their lives for the sake of others, they also terrified the local population. Plus, it wasn't difficult to recognize the Plague Doctor by his costume, which consisted of a white-brimmed hat, a gas mask in the shape of a bird's beak, a cane, a cape, and some tools. Actually, it was believed that such a mask that was given the appearance of an ancient Egyptian deity repelled the disease. Now the image of the doctor looks a little different, but no less intimidating. Aluminium's full-face mask, a huge syringe in his hand, a half-torn robe, cones with an unknown substance, big shoulder pads. Well, who is the first for an injection? So, what else to dress up? Exactly, alien. How do you like the idea, huh? In my opinion, this image looks spectacular and recognizable. By the way, since we have already started talking, do you want me to tell you an interesting story of its appearance? In the summer of 1977, O'Bannon contacted Giger about the filming of a new science fiction movie. That time, the third book of an artist called Necronomicon was published. The collection shown by O'Bannon to Ridley Scott interested the director very much. As a result, Scott invited Giger to work on the creature concept, art design for his film, and alias images. In 3 months, he made about 30 drawings and sent them to the UK, where a full-length figure was to be created. But not a single sculptor was able to bring his plans to life. That is why Giger was forced to personally take part in the preparations for filming. The artist had been working on the creation of the alien costume for 4 months. Each element was individually made for the figure of a non-professional actor with suitable height. Giger also altered certain details in the alien's anatomy due to its overt sexual nature. For example, the shape of the head. The design of the chest breaker proposed by him was considered unsuccessful. It was finalized by Ridley Scott and Roger Deakins. This is the story. Wow, and this is an unusual Spider-Man. Just look how cool the colors are. Instead of blue and red, they are used red, silver and black. I think it looks very interesting and fresh. And the spider on the chest and back has become larger or something. Very cool, definitely cool. Most likely, only few of you know about this superhero. The thing is that he belongs to Japanese culture. This is Kamen Rider. To be honest, I also don't know much what this character is famous for, but judging by the costume and the effects on the video, he is very cool and I really like him. The costume is made with high quality, all the details are combined with each other and create a special charm around the person wearing it. I think that although this character is not very popular among us, whoever appears in such a costume will definitely attract the attention of others. Leave a like if you agree. If you are afraid of horror movies, I advise you to close your eyes or even skip this part. Next in line is the costume of Valkyrae, a demonic nun dressed in black with a demon's face and a cross around her neck. To tell the truth, after watching the film, I could not sleep peacefully for another week and constantly saw her image. Although, most probably, Valkyrae instilled fear in everyone. After all, this is an embittered demon that has desecrated many churches, which feeds on fear and prey on a pious couple. Rate the scary level from 1 to 10 in the comments. Star Wars is a legendary universe that draws people from literally all over the industry. Movies, games, books, just whatever comes to your mind. Of course, most people get high from the main characters, but as for me, I like Stormtroopers a lot. For those who don't know, I will quickly explain. Stormtroopers were the elite warriors of the Galactic Empire. They were the embodiment of the absolute power of the Emperor Palpatine. These faceless servants of the New Order carry the will of the Emperor with force and cruelty to thousands of star systems across the galaxy. Well, it's just impossible not to fall in love with such warriors and put on the same cool and charming costume, right? Especially if it's made so well. Raise your hands if you have played or are playing Overwatch now. Then you must have recognized the Doomfist. This is a very powerful athletic guy with a huge arm. Numerous implants make him not only powerful, but also a very mobile frontal fighter. He's able to fire from his bombard, shake the earth, throw opponents into the air, unbalancing them, and also burst into the thick of battle with a jet strike. And about the meteor impact, I will better keep silent. Psst. This is a too imba thing. By the way, if you want to become as cool as this guy, then you will definitely need such a huge hand, the size of just a huge hand. Has anyone heard about Monster Hunter? Hope so. I have decided to include in this video some amazing armor that will definitely stand out from the other ones. It is fully purple and has huge shoulders and a helmet. It seems to be blood armor or something, but I may be mistaken. Anyway, the way it looks is amazing. So, if I need to choose an outfit for a cosplay party, I would definitely prefer something like that. Next up is some cool Fallout costume. Honestly, I didn't really play it, so can you tell me who this is? In any case, from the outside it looks impressive. It can be put on like an Iron Man armor. One of the main disadvantages of this suit is immobility. It's really difficult to even move around in it, but as they say, beauty needs sacrifice. Its color is amazing, 100 points out of 10. The detailing is also great. I was especially fond of the helmet, from which huge tubes are coming out. Oh, I wish I could figure out who this is. Wow, looking at this suit, one phrase immediately pops up in my head. I will destroy you now. But seriously, I'm actually a little bit afraid of it. What if all of a sudden it comes to life and starts to create chaos right at my house, huh? The armor itself is metal, or rather it is conceived to be like this, but actually it is an imitation. It has a lot of luminous elements including brass and eyes. A cannon is also attached, with lights of course. Well, I think the costume turned out well. Don't know what to choose for the party? Think about this one. Why are they all so big? Meet Ben Grimm, another superhero appearing in American comics published by Marvel. By the way, Grimm is one of the founding members of the Fantastic Four. What is the character famous for? First of all, of course, for his appearance. He possesses human strength and a sarcastic sense of humor, and has a catchphrase that is, "It's a clobbering time." Benjamin has a very kind heart, and he is a devoted boy. Despite the fact that I have just learned about his character, his costume really impressed me, so I clicked the like button. I can't get scared. It's just impossible to scare me. It's just impossible to scare me. Okay, I give up. This mysterious creature from the Vapsan planet managed to perfectly cope with the task. Seriously, I can't even imagine who has created the details. This is creepy and nothing more. The mysterious creature head fell off. There are huge long hands as well as the crooked legs. I can't even express my emotions from such an outfit. Let's move on to the next one. So, who should I strike with lightning? I'm just kidding. Some time back I played Mortal Kombat with Raiden, and I was so inspired by him that I wanted to look for some interesting cosplay. And here you go! It's a bump, right? Eyes, effects, general detail are just perfect. I have no words. This is probably the best image of the game that I have ever seen. Girls are cosplay lovers too. They constantly come up with something new. Hairstyles, images, makeup. At one of the cosplay events, a mysterious lady dressed up as a strange cat. I didn't see her face, but I hope it was easy for her to breathe through such a mask. In general, the costume is very simple, without unnecessary tricks, but without shticks either. Ears, short wig, shorts and light cape. All this on top of a black base that hides parts of the body and face. I don't even know what to say. I don't find it good, but maybe others will like. Well, that's all friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like and goodbye for now.